Okay, well, this is just to look at a clear example how can function the collaborative attitude of a guide association, because this is a project already financed by the European Community, which involves several actors coming from guide association. As you see on the top of the slide, there is Formazione per la Comunicazione Consorzio Interuniversitario. I will explain what is it in a few minutes. This is my name, okay. I am also vice president of this consortium of more university of also traditional University of Italy, and we have presented this Still Learning to Improve Professional Skill for Intercultural Dialogue. The acronym is the TIPS project. This project, presented by Giovanni Marconi, a team working in this project, is of my young cooperators that you already know, maybe Ilaria Mascitti, Federica Funghi, and engineer Michael Feituri. In this project, Still Learning to Improve Professional Skill for Intercultural Dialogue, is financed by European Union from the Education and Culture Direction General in a framework of the lifelong learning program, and this is the framework in which we move also. What are the partnership of this project? Well, the Institut Français pour la Recherche et l'Information sur le Volontariat, a group dealing with the long-distance education, the Tichenor European University, and the Hellenic Open University. So we have partnership that come from member guide association. Also the consortium that promoted the project is a member of the guide association. So as you see, we have a mix of private and associated partners. What we have done? TIPS project has been financed to realize an innovative pilot training course for cultural mediators based on the integration of 3 tools. The first tool is the e-learning platform, the TV learning platform, and mobile learning. So to merge together all the 3 technologies and deliver the course in the best way for the students. This is the network. We have the web TV learning, and we have shown that web TV. The internet is a normal, and the mobile learning laboratory. The European Union has underlined the importance for each member state to be conscious that migration is one of the main issue policies that we have to face. A common approach to the question that migration flow arise is then necessary in order to assure cohesion, economic and social development. Each member state and the European Union as a whole has to develop skills and professional competences related to immigrants, need focusing on issues as acceptance, both behavioral, historical and cultural, social integration, diversity management. Many professional figures have developed around these priorities. The professional figure of the cultural mediator need a little definition. He has this kind of duty to promote integration of foreign citizens, to facilitate communication and mutual understanding between immigrants and hosting countries, to provide consultancy, professional service to people, families, and association of immigrants, to orient immigrants toward main targeted facilities and services. Cultural mediation is a professional activity which requires several skills. Communication comprehension, especially interpersonal effective communication is needed. Relational abilities, emotional balance, planning abilities, being able to face and to solve conflicts, being able to promote self-esteem, language literacy, and cultural and history background. TIPS project aims at realizing an innovative pilot training course for cultural mediators based on the integration of the three tools that I already mentioned, Learning, TV, platform, mobile. The projects consist in 7 working programs: management, research and study, design and realization of the ICT tools of the environment, promotion, evaluation, dissemination, and exploitation. The innovation of this project consists on the integration of the 3 tools in order to provide effective didactic support whenever and wherever needed. We can benefit, I just mentioned here, from our preceding experience from projects that was also funded by the European Unit. I just mentioned TALAS project and VIP project, both led by the consortium of Interuniversity. Nevertheless, this project, the new project, aims at developing its own methodological approach, merging the three technologies. TIPS will support further development of the already mentioned project like TALAS and VIP. Merging e-learning, TV, and mobile learning, it will be possible to deliver an innovative course consistent with cultural mediators' need. The learning methodology would then provide users with effective individual and on-the-job training. As already said, this is consistent with the ESC objective and policy. It addresses the cultural mediators, key figures for European social integration policy, and last but not least, this year, the 2008 year, is the European Year for Intercultural Dialogue. So the project fits with the policy of the European Union. How is the architecture? Just to give you an idea. Well, the 3 points, TV, PC, mobile, are based on some streaming servers that are indicated here with these strange boxes. The TV needs a decoder, and a remote control, and then you have the television everywhere, and everyone has the television. So it's an approach very, very useful for the people who want to stay at home and make some acquisition from this project. The other one is very well known, and the PC is very much flexible and useful and friendly in a way, but not so friendly as the TV set. And how we can use this? In 2 modalities. Using the Internet protocol for TV, IPTV, and live in TV multicast, a stored video or video on demand, the VOD, in unicast, or the playback of the Internet protocol requires one of the following devices: personal computer, set-top box, decoder, connected to a TV set. In a standard-based IPTV system, the primary underlying protocol used for live TV is using Internet Group Management Protocol. It's very common, it's nothing new, for connecting to a multicast stream on TV channel normally, and for changing from one multicast stream to another TV channel change. The video on demand is using the real-time streaming protocol. Also, this is very well known. What is the advantage? Bandwidth saving, more interactivity, integrate television with other IP-based services like high-speed internet access, etc., etc. The limitation, because IPTV, the protocol for TV, the internet protocol for TV, requires real-time data transmission and uses the internet protocol, it is sensitive to packet loss and delays if the IPTV connection is not fast enough, to picture breakup or loss if the streamed data is unreliable, particularly across wireless link. Mobile devices, for mobile connection, the following device will be used, so we can use the commercial devices for this. The choice is due to the large diffusion, nearly 90% of the production of smartphones worldwide. The mobile network technology is based on the standard UMTS, Universal Mobile Telecommunication System, and it can be considered as a third generation communication for wireless devices. I have seen that almost all of you have the new telefonini, li chiamiamo in Italia, we say the mobile set. The most important features are the transmission speed, which may reach 7 megabit per second in download. The available bandwidth are not shaded between users that are connected in that moment to the network, and it is always online. Desktop and laptop devices are also well known. I don't want to bore you too much with technical, but normally you need an ADSL broadband connection to have a good use, but also you can use a normal connection for this kind of product. TV set is very well known, perceived as a home appliance, as a frigo or something, be placed in a living room for relax, etc., etc. Big screen, this is the most interesting because there's a big screen and possibility to watch good quality video. The interaction is through a remote control, just a few buttons on the mouse. What does it? Means that well suited for multimedia purposes, especially audio video formats and high quality graphics. Better to avoid too much interactivity. Desktop and laptop we've already said, but generally located in a place conceived for studying or working, close interaction with the device, high possibility of interaction with the mouse, a keyboard, etc., etc., etc. That means that well suited for going in depth in the arguments treated in the project, well suited for developing a high interactive milieu, ideal for using the different social software tools, both synchronous and asynchronous. The mobile device reduced the dimension, this is important, you can go around and have the lesson on your mobile, but the reduced dimension of the screen that allows to display lower amount of information, generally used outdoor in a low concentration environment, and possibility to carry it anywhere and anytime. This is the true importance of this tool. That means that well suited for the fruition of didactic skills or short and structured messages, for example, grammar rules, glossary, vocabulary, and in a foreign language. Well suited also for the request of help or advices in real time by way of communication synchronous tools such as chat or video chat. Conclusion. I finished. The different typologies of devices are absolutely complementary. No one excludes the others. By means of well-done learning objects and communication tools, for the fruition of the project argument, the user will be able to attend an effective and complete distance learning course. I should just add that we have already constructed the site, Michael, and is accessible already, the first site of that. And now we are completing the project, which lasts for 2 years. So we have to give our results in 2 years, completed with the real content that are already in preparing and so on. So this project can be concluded, I think, in time for as the request of the course. Okay, doesn't work anymore. Thank you.